one small point about American involvement here. The president has gotten significant criticism because he has not supported the rebels more. As you know, there was an argument within his own councils from Secretary of State Clinton, from CIA Director David Petraeus, from the Defense Department, Leon Panetta, Secretary of Defense, and others, that they should have helped the rebels 2 years ago and we would be in a very different place. So the president has not given enough support to the rebels in the view of many people. And there's criticism that when he made a recent decision to give support, it has not gotten to the rebels because they worry about the composition.
If the American administration wanted to support Al-Qaeda, go ahead. That's what we have to tell them. Go ahead and support Al-Qaeda. But don't talk about rebels and Free Syrian Army and so on. The majority of fighters now are Al-Qaeda. If you want to support them, you are supporting Al-Qaeda. You are creating havoc in the region. And if this region is not stable, the whole world cannot be stable.
With respect, sir, most people don't believe the majority of the forces are Al-Qaeda. Yes, there's a number of people who are Al-Qaeda affiliates and who are here who subscribe to the principles of Al-Qaeda. But that's not the majority of the forces, as you know. I mean, you know that the composition differs within the regions of Syria as to the forces that are fighting against your regime.
The American officers should learn to deal with the reality. Why did the United States fail in most of its wars? Because it always based its word on the wrong information. So whether they believe or not, this is not reality. I have to be very clear and very honest. I'm not asking them to believe if they don't want to believe. This is the reality. I'm telling you the reality from our country. We live here. We know what's happening. And they have to listen to people who live here. They cannot listen to only to their media or to their research centers. They don't live here. No one lives here but us. So this is the reality. If they want to believe, that's good. That will help them understanding the region and being more successful in their policies.
Many people think this is not a sustainable position here, that this war it cannot continue because the cost for Syria is too high. Too many deaths, 100,000 and counting, too many refugees, too much destruction. The soul of a country at risk. If it was for the good of the country, would you step down?
That depends on the relation between me staying in this position and the conflict. We cannot discuss it just to say you have to step down. To step down, why? And what the expected result. This is first. Second, when you're in the middle of a storm, leaving your country just because you have to leave without any reasonable reason, it means you're quitting your country, and this is treason. So
it would be. You're saying it would be treason for you to step down right now because of your obligation to the country.
Unless the public wants you to quit.
And how will you determine that?
By the 2.5 years withstanding. Without the public support, we cannot. We cannot withstand 2.5 years. Look at the other countries. Look what happened in Libya and Tunisia and Egypt.
Do you worry about that? What happened to Gaddafi? What happened to...
No, we are worrying that the rebels are taking control in many countries. And look at the results now. Are you satisfied as American? What the results? Nothing. Very bad. Nothing good.